Okay, here in lesson 7.3, we're going to start to see some parentheses that we're going to need to eliminate. So looking at the equation, first question I ask myself, do I see parentheses? Yes, I do. And so if I see parentheses, I must eliminate them by using the distributive property. That's what the E on every reminds us to do. E, eliminate parentheses. So I'm going to distribute this number right in front of the parentheses. Now, when I see parentheses, I should think, yes, eliminate them by the distributive property, and distributive property, I am multiplying, right? So I'm going to multiply 9 times 4. Okay, that's going to give me 36. And 9 times this term. Do you see how I'm showing the rainbow here? 9 times 4, 9 times not S, negative S. The sign in front of the term always travels with the term. So what's 9 times negative S? That would be negative 9S. Okay, I bring my equal sign straight down. There are no parentheses over here, so I'm going to bring these terms down as well. 10 plus 4S. So as you can see, I just did step 1. I eliminated the parentheses by using the distributive property. Step 2, the C on cowboy reminds me to combine like terms. I look left. On the left side, no like terms. I look right. On the right side, no like terms. So I go to step 3. The G on gets reminds me to get the variable on one side of the equal sign. So right now there's an S over here on the left side, and there's an S over here on the right side. So pick a side and get it there. It does not matter which side you pick. Just pick a side and move the term to that side correctly. I'm going to pick the right side so that my S term will be positive. So how am I going to move negative 9S to the right side? How do I undo subtraction? By addition, right? So I'm going to add 9S, not 9, 9S. I must put the variable. Of course, I do that to both sides. So I add 9S. Draw the equal sign across the problem. Those 9S's cancel, and you're left with 36 on the left side. Equal sign comes straight down. The 10 comes straight down. 4S plus 9S is 13S, so positive 13S. Because your variable is on the right side, the fourth step, the numbers must go on the other side. So I got to move this 10 to the left side by subtracting 10 from both sides so that those 10s will cancel. 36 minus 10, that's 26, equal to 13S on the right side. Fifth and final step, the S on sometimes reminds me to solve for S. So I undo the multiplication by division. I divide by 13 on both sides. Those 13 simplify to 1S. And so S is equal to 26 divided by 13 is 2, right? Because 2 times 13 is 26. Circle final answer. Okay, I could always check to make sure this is correct by taking S and plugging it back in to the original equation. So let me do that. So on the left side, in parentheses, I would have 4 minus S, or 4 minus 2, that's 2. And then 9 times 2, because the 2 is in parentheses, written right next to the 9, so that's multiplication. 9 times 2 is 18, so I have 18 on the left side. Do I have 18 on the right side? Well, I have 10 plus 4S, so let me do multiplication first. 4 times S, or 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 10 is 18. So yes, the left side equals the right side. This is, in fact, the solution. S equals 2. Last one for this video, number 2, I have negative 2 times y minus 3 equals y plus 24. Notice when I read this equation, I said negative 2 times y minus 3. I know it's multiplication because a number, negative 2, is written right next to parentheses. So let's follow the 5 steps to solve the equation. The E on every reminds me to eliminate parentheses. So I'm going to distribute. What number am I going to distribute? This number right here. And what is that number right there? That number right there is not 2. That number right there is not 2. That number right there is negative 2. So I'm going to distribute negative 2 to this term. Negative 2 times y is negative 2y. Now, pay very, very careful attention here. Very, very careful attention here. Please don't mess this up. Please. It is negative 2. Negative 2 times, what is this term? What is that term? Not 3. That term right there is not 3. That term right there is negative 3. So I have a negative 2 times a negative 3. What would the answer to that be? What is negative 2 times negative 3? Well, I know using my multiplication rules that I would say same signs positive. right? So a negative 2 times a negative 3 is a positive. So I must put a plus sign for positive. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive what? Positive 6. Okay? Be very, very careful whenever you are distributing a negative number to a negative number. That comes out as a positive number. Bring my equal sign straight down. On the right side, I have no parentheses, so I bring those terms down as well. Y plus 24. So I did step 1. I eliminated the parentheses by the distributive property. Step 2, combine like terms. I look left, not like terms. I look right, not like terms. Step 3, get the variable on one side. Right now it's on the left and the right. So I need to pick a side and get it there. I'm going to pick the right side so that my y term will be positive. So how am I going to move negative 2y to the right side? I can't subtract 2y because that'd be negative 4y. I have to add 2y, of course, to both sides. Notice how I stack my y terms. So these 2y's are gone, right? Negative 2y plus 2y, that's 0. They cancel. They're gone. You're left with 6 on the left side. Bring your equal sign straight down. On the right side, y plus 2y, that's 3y. I bring the plus 24 down. So because my variable y is on the right side, I need this number, the plus 24, I need that to go to the other side. So how do I undo addition? I undo addition by subtraction. So I subtract 24 from both sides so that those 24s cancel. 24 minus 24 is 0. So on the left side, I have 6 minus 24. That's negative 18, right? Different sign, subtract, keep the big guy. If you have 6 positives and 24 negatives, well, you got more negatives, so big guy wins. We keep his sign in the answer. Bring my equal sign straight down. On the right side, you have 3y. Fifth and final step is to solve for y by undoing multiplication by division. So I divide both sides by 3. Those 3 simplify to 1 times y, which is y. And so y is equal to this, negative 18 divided by 3. That is negative 6. Y is negative 6. I can check, I can plug it in right here. So if I plug it in, I get negative 6 plus 24, that's 18. So I'd have 18 on the right side. Would I have 18 on the left side? Let's check. I'm going to plug it in right there. Negative 6 minus 3, that's negative 9. And negative 9 times negative 2 is 18. So yes, I have 18 on the left and 18 on the right. I know that y equal negative 6 is the solution. Okay, so number 3, 4, and 5, you'll try on your own. Use the 5 steps to solve the equation, and this last frame tells you how to turn it in.